Hey guys, Texas Jack here again. Today we're going to be grilling some top sirloins on the RecTec. So what I'm going to do is just got back from the store. Got these. I got the sirloins from Sam's Club, and so I'm gonna bring them up to almost room temperature by using the code smoker on the RecTec. I've got the amazing tube. I just lit it off, got it going. So I'm going to bring these steaks out here and set them in the cold smoker for about an hour, let them absorb some smoke, and then we'll throw them onto the grill. And I'm going to use the what they call the Grillgrates. It's a searing kit that comes with the RecTec, and we're gonna give these babies a try. Let me show you what I got going on here. All right, so here's what we got. Got this amazing smoke tube. I got it lit off, and as you can see, it's smoking pretty good right there. Yeah, so I'm gonna throw that in there, just like that. Shut the door, and I'm gonna go get those steaks ready. So we'll get those steaks ready, and we'll be back to show you throwing these steaks in there. And like I said, just gonna cold smoke them just for about an hour, you know, just add a little bit of smoke flavoring to it, and we're gonna see how they turn out. So I'll be back to you. All right, I'm back. So what we got going here is I'm gonna go ahead and baste this top sirloin with a little bit of, I got a shot of olive oil, and I'm gonna add a shot of this it's a Colorado honey bourbon whiskey. So I mix the two of those in a bowl, and what I'll do is just go ahead and baste these suckers with that, and then we're going to season the heck out of them. I like a well seasoned piece of meat. Can't go wrong that way, you know, adding the flavor to that meat. Like I said, these are a top sirloin, so that's it's not the one of the best cuts of meats by any means, but it all depends on how you go about cooking the meat, you know. So you can cook any piece of meat, and depending on how you do it, it can turn out like dog food, or it can be grade A, restaurant style or better. So that's what we're shooting for right here. Give these suckers a good basting. And all we're doing is just putting this on there just so we can help that seasoning stick to it, is what we're doing. And then what we'll do is just we'll add this. I'm going to use this RecTec. It's a Ron's Steakhouse rub. We're going to give that a shot. I've never tried it. I took a little sample of it a while ago. Tasted pretty good. And I like to use fresh black pepper, and I like to use fresh sea salt also. So we'll put both of these on there too. And just like that. Like I said, don't be shy when it comes to seasoning your meat. Put it on there. Don't be scared. That's what I like to say. Don't be scared. Just put it on there. It's going to turn out good. Promise me. I promise you. If you don't like it, return it back to the cook. I'm sure he'll do you a new one. We'll baste her a little bit more. A little bit of fresh ground pepper there. Sea salt. Yeah, looking good so far. There you go. We'll take these babies, stick them out there on the cold smoker, let them go for about an hour, and we're gonna be good. All right, we're back. You can see that smoke coming right out of there. Temperature down there is about 75 degrees on the top thermometer and about 70 degrees on the bottom. So look at that smoke just rolling out of there. What we'll do is we're just gonna set them right here on this bottom shelf right there, or the middle shelf, I'm sorry. Just like that. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Let them absorb some of that smoke, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fire this baby up. RecTec. We're gonna bring them up to about 500 degrees, and we're going to use the searing plates right there. That's that searing kit right there. Now that's designed to get a little bit more heat on there, and so you can sear those steaks and get that nice cross hatching and stuff. And it does, supposedly it does other things. You know, I used it last night cooking some yard bird. Turned out pretty good. Can't complain by any means. So there you go, guys. RecTec grills right there, and we'll be back to you. All right, we're back. So I got those steaks going. They've been in the cold smoker now for just almost an hour and a half, just a little over an hour and a half or so. But anyway, let's take a look here, see what we got. All right, here we are. So we got about 125 degrees on that top thermometer and about 125 degrees on the bottom thermometer. Let's take a peek in here. Now, I let them go for about 45 minutes, and I went ahead and flipped them over. As you can see, the amazing smoke tube's still going. Now, we'll go ahead and I'm going to show you real quick what the temperature is on this thing. Bear with me there. 83 degrees right there. So, man, that's perfect right there. Room temperature. What I think I'll do is I'm waiting for some guests to come over, my daughter and her husband, and we'll go ahead and kick this baby on and go ahead and start adding a little bit of smoke to it, get the grill warming up, you know, for when they get here. So I'm going to show you how easy the RecTec is to start. So basically you just hit the on button. The last time I cooked was at 325 degrees. I'm going to lower that temperature down to 180 just to get the grill fired up, and then we're going to start adding extra smoke to it right there. That button right there, give me some extra smoke. So we'll start warming this baby up, and when they get here I'll go ahead and boost that temperature up to 500 degrees and throw those babies on there. So stay with me. Alright, so we're back. Got my daughter and her husband come over, and it's only been about 10 minutes. It took about 10 minutes to bring the grill up from ambient temperature to 180 is what I have it set at. So, and it is now at 180 degrees. You can hear it kicking on and off. I'm going to go ahead and remove the meat, and we're going to fire that grill on up to 500 degrees. But take a look at the meat here real quick. Yeah, I think those are going to be perfect. They're well seasoned, got a nice little smoke layer on them. Just like that. We'll give this sucker closed right here. And then I'm going to fire this grill on up 500 degrees. All right, I got her set at 500 degrees. It is now 6:45, so we'll see how long it takes to go from 180 degrees to 500. I don't know if it'll reach 500 or not, but we're gonna give her a shot. And so I'll be right back to you. All right, here we are. We're back. It's been about 20 minutes now since I hit the, raise the temperature up to this thing. It's taken 20 minutes to bring it up to 471 degrees right now. And so we're gonna throw these steaks on. Now I got some croissants in here wrapped in foil, and we're gonna throw those in the cold box as soon as I get these steaks on. That cold box right now on the top is reading about 350 degrees, and we're gonna put them down here on the bottom shelf that's reading about 225 as these steaks are cooking. So right now I'm 475 degrees. I'm tired of waiting. I ain't gonna wait till this thing hits 500 degrees now, so let's go ahead and get these babies on there. What I'll do is I'll cook them for about 5 minutes on one side, and then I'll give them like a 90-degree turn and let them cook for about a minute or two. Flip them over, let them cook for maybe 5 minutes. I'll check the temperature at that time, and I want to bring these babies up to about 158 degrees is where I want them. So that should be a nice medium to medium rare steak right there on these bad boys. There we go. 477 degrees now. Using the Grillgrates. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Give that baby a shot. Temperature drop down to 470 right there. Let's go ahead and get this bread in here. Woo, baby, look at there. Yeah. All right, we'll let that bread warm up and let those steaks cook for about 5 minutes. I'll get right back to you. All right, we're back. So got these babies going for 5 minutes. Temperature's already raised up to 494 degrees. So we're gonna turn these babies 90 degrees to give them that nice, pretty crosshatch. So let's take a look here. Man, look at there. Like I said, that's the Grillgrates. Here's the fancy spatula that they give you with the Grillgrates. Slides right into there. Look at there. All right. So I'll probably let those go for about 2 more minutes, and then I'm gonna flip them over and let them finish off right there. All right, here we go. We've been here 2 minutes. These steaks have been on there 2 minutes since I flipped them, or since I turned them. So let's go ahead and give these babies a turn. Look at that nice cross hatching right there, baby. That's a pretty steak right there. So let's go ahead and turn this one here. Right on. Those suckers are looking good. Temperature dropped down just by raising that up just for a few minutes, down to 412 degrees, so it won't take much time to come back up. So we'll let them run for about 4 minutes, and then I'm going to check the internal temperature of them, try to get them about 158. All right, here we are. So these steaks have been going now for 4 minutes since I flipped them over. So I'm going to go ahead and just check the temperature of one real quick. So our grill climbed back up to 467 degrees. Let's pull one of these babies off. Look at there. Look at there, man. I'm telling you. That thing is looking good. Ooh. So right there I got about 438 degrees on the internal temperature, which is great. So now I'm going to flip them 90 degrees. Give that other side a nice little crosshatch there. Go. Let them go for a couple more minutes. I'll check that temperature, try to bring them up to, like I said, 158, and they should be perfect then. So we'll check right back. All right, here we go. So we're gonna pull these babies off, take a look at them. It's been about 3 more minutes since the last time we checked. I don't really think that there's any need to really check the temperature. I think they're all gonna be done. Probably a little bit more than the 158 degrees that I was shooting for. If they're a little over 158, I'm good with that. Let's take a look here. There's 154, 55, 56, 7. Ooh, looky there. Looky there, 58. Oh yeah, I'm a-liking it. 159. I think we're pretty close right there, so let's call her good there. I'm gonna let these babies rest for about 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes, while we're pulling the bread off, you know, getting the salad ready. I'll come back to you as we go to cut into these babies, so hang in there. Okay, real quick, I just wanted to show you guys, with the touch of a button, we're going to turn this grill off, and what it will do is go into cool down mode. You know, I just pulled the steaks off, temperature dropped down to 426 real quick, so let's go ahead and cool this baby off. So you just hit the off button on the RecTec. See, it says cool right there. So that baby will sit there, the fan will circulate, the auger will quit running, you know, circulating, and this baby will cool down, and that's all she wrote. So I'll be right back to you. Alright, so we got that steak cooled down. It got up to 161 degrees, and we just let her rest for about 10 minutes as we were getting the plate ready. Got some salad, a baked potato, and a croissant. This is the bread that I was heating up in the cold smoker. Let's cut into this baby and just see. Now remember, these are sirloins, so let's take a look here. And I'm just going to cut the baby right in half. See what we got there. Got us a nice pinkish reddish color right there. Juice is flowing out of there real nice. We'll take a bite of this baby. See what we got here. See how we did. Now that's a sirloin. I'm not a huge fan of sirloins, but if they're done right, you can't beat it. I mean, for the price, you know, it's half the price of a ribeye basically. That steak right there has just a hint of smoke flavoring, which we were looking for. The spices just add just that touch of flavor to it. And just a good juicy steak right there. So let me tell you guys, the RecTec, that's the way to go. I'm telling you right now, the RecTec.